Chicken Jockey. If you haven't seen anything about the Minecraft movie, I'm sure you're lying. I can't remember the last time a movie has been this crazy and popular since Avengers Endgame came out, but even like Avengers Endgame, the way people reacted in the theaters was not as bad as the Minecraft movie. It's insane the amount of perspectives I've been seeing on Twitter, on TikTok, all that kind of stuff. So supposedly the Minecraft movie not only holding up well with its numbers, a lot of people are just creating a big mess and being assholes. And I'm sure most of you already know the kind of I can't even call them jokes. These are not jokes. They're just things that Jack Black is saying that's in Minecraft. So Chicken Jockey, which is the most popular. There's this one specific group of people in the theater. There's like 3 perspectives, and this dude actually legitimately brought a live chicken. There it is. That's a live chicken. Some dude brought a fucking live chicken. How do you do that? My friends and I get scared bringing our own drinks. And there's times where it's like, it's a close call, you know, you wear a bigger jacket, your stuff in your pockets, it's like kind of obvious. I'm sure the workers more than likely noticed, but they're like, okay, whatever. How the fuck do you bring a live chicken into a theater? So that's perspective number 1, by the way. That's insane. Actually crazy. Perspective 2, by the way. Chicken Jockey! Oh my god, he's sitting beside the guy! This is insane! So most importantly, and I don't mean to like, as funny as I think this is, obviously it's not fair for the workers to clean up an insane mess like that. I know it's their job, and I've seen people online debate about this. Oh, well, that's their job. They're supposed to clean it. I understand that, but it's not like every movie that people go to, people are freaking out, fucking throwing their popcorn. Oh my god! Oh my god! If it was like that, that'd be hell. In reality, this isn't respectful to the workers. It doesn't create a fun workplace environment. There's been a lot of stories of people getting kicked out from the managers, all that kind of stuff, because it's not fair. It's creating chaos and a very unsafe environment, which is fair. It's important to care about the safety of others, and you know, I don't want to be like a downer or boring when I say that, but this is the reality. If people aren't safe, say a family legitimately brought their child to the theater, and then something like that happens, how's that fair for them? As I said, as funny as I think this is crazy. Here's there's an article. A worker got chucked, like body chucked during that scene supposedly, which is brutal, and that's not funny at all. Like, that's just not cool, you know. Respect the workers, they're just doing what they gotta do, but if you're harming them, like, that's just not cool, man.
I'm standing outside the Valley Cinema where police responded over the weekend after receiving a report of a group of teenagers making a disturbance. Here's what we know. It happened Friday night around 9 p.m. during a showing of the Minecraft movie. A social media post has since surfaced appearing to show a confrontation between staff and moviegoers. I spoke with one of the employees who said it was her first day on the job when she was body slammed during the incident. She did not want to be interviewed on camera. See,
and something like that, as I said, like that is sad and terrible. That was the person's first day on the job too. And imagine like the kind of impact that's gonna leave for them to not want to show up to work again. Like they're probably not showing up. And then B, you know, for finding other jobs similar in that kind of field of work. And when I mean field of work, I mean like retail jobs, that kind of thing. That area where, you know, people are kind of starting out their careers, because I don't know how old this person was, but that's just not fair for them. And you know, I get like having a joke, all that kind of stuff. Okay, you made a mess, whatever, you know, dude, it's time to leave. But to actually physically hurt someone, that's just not cool, man. Supposedly, I saw this earlier in the week, but I guess, I don't know if it's true. Maybe someone can fact check me about this. There was a post about someone went to the Minecraft movie and the theater was set on fire because they threw a Molotov cocktail. Reddit thread, it was deleted. I'm smart enough to know that Reddit is not a trustworthy source, but I saw this on other platforms, but I haven't seen it resurface, so maybe it was fake. But supposedly, as I said, someone brought a Molotov cocktail, threw it during the Chicken Jockey scene, and yelled flint and steel. It's like, you know, if you want to make a joke, that's okay, but harming others, it's not funny. It's just taking it a step too far. As I said before too, when it comes to movies in general, I haven't seen reactions and just craziness like this before. It's insane. I get like the whole meme or whatever, like the internet, it was just like, it was exploding about the Minecraft movie. You saw these things, it was like top 10 quotes in the Minecraft movie and whatever. But it's it's crazy, the stuff that you see happening. And I can't imagine the perspective of the workers that have to deal with this, because that's so draining at the end of the day. You know, it's already their job just to, you know, clean the theaters, all that kind of stuff. And then when they go back and they see the whole theater is just trashed and destroyed, it's just not cool. Here's an aftermath of the chicken jockey incident. If you want to say it like that, like it's just insane. As I said, like you saw the mess, like that is just not fun to clean up. I know it's their job. I get that. You know, there's gonna be someone in the comments being like, well, this is what they get paid to do. They can't just stand around and do nothing. I understand that, but the fact that they have to clean up after this, like, animalistic behavior, like, that's just, it's not cool. That's like if someone came to your house to have a couple drinks, they get completely sloshed, they start throwing up everywhere, they start chucking shit. People, obviously, when they're intoxicated, they're not themselves, they're acting under the influence, all that kind of stuff, but how fair is it for others to be around those kind of scenarios? It's the same kind of thing. It's not fair. You gotta control yourself. You gotta be fair and respect others. And this is the same thing, and it's not like, I'm sure most people were probably not intoxicated to the point where they might have needed to be escorted out by the police. But for a bunch of teenagers to be like throwing their popcorn and everything, it's crazy. And what are the consequences besides the police just, like, you know, giving them a slap on the wrist, or the managers giving them a slap on the wrist? It definitely makes me curious on future movies that are going to be kind of game related, and especially if they really start to blow up. Like the Minecraft movie, if there's going to be precautions taken, because this was insane. Like, this is going to go down in history. I thought Endgame was like peak cinema, like just audience going crazy. Like, even when I went, oh my god, dude, I got such bad heartburn today. When my friends and I went to Endgame, it was hype. We had a great time. It was fun. It was, I don't want to say like interactive, but it was interesting. You had to hear people just kind of chit-chattering, all that kind of stuff. You know, people were excited. They wanted to see what was going to happen. And people didn't throw their popcorn, you know, act like idiots, all that kind of stuff. I can't imagine being in the States and having something like this happen. I personally, I would lose my shit. I'd be pissed. I remember when the Mario movie came out, there was a group of teenagers, and they were yelling, they were screaming, they almost got escorted out by the managers because they were just causing a ruckus. And I was so excited for the Mario movie, and I was quite disappointed that they were ruining my experience. I know, obviously, I'm a little bit older, I'm probably not as excited as, like, kids seeing the Mario movie, but still, I grew up with Mario. I was really excited because it looked good. What can I say? I'm a Nintendo Mario fanboy. So when something like that happens where other people are just acting like idiots, yeah, it ruins your experience. It ruins the money you pay for, because theaters they're not cheap, man. It's like $30 per person. At least where I am in Canada. In Canada, you're probably going to be spending like at least $25, $30. But with that being said, what are your guys' thoughts? And have you seen the Minecraft movie yet? Was it genuinely good? I know I'm going to be seeing it hopefully this week. Tuesday's my cheap night, so maybe I'll swing in. This is going to go down in history. It's legitimately kind of freaky when people are causing this much of a ruckus and even hurting people. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. Also, just an important message I want to make at the end of this video. If you genuinely enjoy watching my channel, you enjoy my commentary, I have other content that I post. I mainly post Call of Duty, but I'm really trying to branch out into a other variety of games. I still have a lot of planning I'm doing in the background, but I've been in the Call of Duty scene for a long time, especially Call of Duty Zombies more specifically. Spend the time editing my videos, making sure they're formal, well documented, and just kind of feeling a little bit natural, I guess you could say. I really appreciate it if you guys would check out my other videos. If you do enjoy my content, more stuff like this will be on the way. I do enjoy making commentary videos, but I'm just saying, if you enjoy my channel, I got other stuff for you to check out. With that being said, take her easy and have a fantastic day or night.